Hello there guys, welcome back to episode 42 of Total War Warhammer, and before we do anything else, we are about to go and do this sort of quest that is here. Let's just go ahead and have a look at their enemy forces. We want to know what they have. They don't have all that much, although it does say reinforcements expected. The current army looks relatively weak. They do have some Doom Diver catapults. They've got some goblins, some orc boys, orc archers. Yeah, not a particularly strong group, it wouldn't appear to be. Let's get you guys back on normal stance. And you're not going to get there on this particular turn. Now you're taking flipping attrition, which is annoying. But we can sort that out. We'll go on to the next turn. So we're still going over here because we want to colonise Carrick Izor. I still need to find where those other settlements are that I actually need in order to complete the campaign. Maybe somewhere on the map. And I've just had a thought. Doesn't happen often, but sometimes when I do, they're really good ones. So we'll wait until control comes back my way, if it ever does. Yeah, improve the omens. We'll spend some money to do that. What? Yeah, you're getting attrition. We are aware of this. So we're going to put you over here, and we are going to encamp you until you get that back. Iron mining pit is completed, which is fantastical. Now you are still losing a bit of public order. Are we building any public order buildings here? We are not. So let's go ahead and get a refectory. And let us upgrade you to level 3 and upgrade you to level 2. Lots of money coming in. Lucas has gained a rank. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll keep putting you on Purebeard. That'll be most useful. Now then, the idea I had was to go into here, find the place that I need to colonise, and click it. There you go. Right, so it's all the way up there. That's going to be interesting. What about Blackstone Post? That is down here in the mountains. Again, we'll get that if we actually get friendly with the Red Dwarfs, if we get them to be our ally. We'll get Carrick Ziflin. We'll get Blackstone Post. Carrick Drac, that's all the way up there in the north. Can't even see that yet. There's a couple up there that we need. So it looks like we need to start heading up to the north. There's at least 3... where's Blackstone? That one is the one we're going for. So there's 3 places up there to the northeast that we definitely need to try and grab. Okay, that's fair enough. At least now I know where they are. So we'll have to send an army up there. We do want to go and colonise this.
Grudges will be settled.
A call to arms. Your ally declares war. You are declaring a war against Estalia. I guess we'll say yes. I don't think we're actually going to have to get too directly involved in the combat there. I mean, Tilia is actually close to us, but most of Purple Dwarf's forces are down here anyway, so they should be able to deal with them, really. And the Empire kind of getting stomped on by Varg at the moment. Gained a follower. Non-aggression pact. We had a non-aggression pact. I didn't even realise that we had. Oh well, that's not too big of an issue. I don't think it is anyway. What is their closest settlement to me? They've got this one over here, and they've got a couple around here as well. Though I really don't think they're going to be too much of a problem. And with their forces right here, who do I have here? This is Christopher Lowe's army. What are you doing here? Is yours the army that's heading... No, yours isn't the army that's heading out there. Why is your army just sat in the middle of a province? Can't colonise Arkendorf. I mean, we can just go down here and attack these guys straight up. So we probably will just sort of move down there and just go and attack this. So that'll be fine. we've now occupied this province, which is Carrick Izor, so we want to go ahead and sort of get it fixed up. Got some decent money coming in. How is this army doing that's up here? You could still get a few more units from the global pool. A couple of Slayers wouldn't be bad. And getting a couple of flying units wouldn't be bad either. Let's get a couple of gyrocopters in there as well. I don't know. Of course, I'm using global recruitment for everything when I could just use normal things. Let's go ahead and unqueue those gyrocopters and just get the local ones. And what about Slayers? Can we get Slayers locally? Yes, we can. Don't know why I was constantly using flipping global deployment. Well, we can only get one at a time there. We can't get quite as many, but that is fine. Do we need to build anything up here? Things generally aren't too bad. Guess we could go ahead and upgrade you. That wouldn't be a terrible idea, so let's go ahead and do that. Refectory doesn't really need upgrading. But, yeah, we'll do it anyway. So, let's go ahead and do that quest that we have. Now, it might be worth now starting to move some of these other armies up to the north. Especially if we're going to have to go up here and deal with extra things. We might use Lucas's army for that, actually. So, let's go and put your... well, we need to get your army out of the city for a start. And we'll go and put you onto... we can't use the underway yet, but that's what we will do. We'll put you onto underway stance. We'll head up to the north. We'll find those other settlements. And we'll go and settle them all up. So, let's go ahead and take Thorgrim's army. We're going to go ahead and... we're all at full health, so we'll go on to normal stance, and we will move in here and do this mission. Look at this guy, he's on a dragon. Now, looks like their reinforcements are considerably sizable. Got some goblin spider riders in there and some wolf chariots. They've also got an Arachnarok spider, which is going to be a little bit tricky. We do have some of the Empire's forces here are going to help out with this one. So what have we got here? We've got some runes. We've got the Master Rune of the Grugni. This rune gives us 20 missile resistance. So what do we want the missile resistance on? Probably want to put that on some of the Longbeards. We have the Lichbone Pennant, magic resistance. That could be quite useful. Let's go ahead and put that on some of our Iron Drakes. And then finally we have a charge bonus. Who do we want to give a charge bonus to? We don't really have many charge units here. I guess we can go put that on the other Longbeard. So, apparently we can just auto-resolve this. Well, actually we can't auto-resolve it because it's a quest battle. But we'll go and do it anyway. Their winds of magic seem quite low. Let's go ahead and fight this battle and see what happens. So this is only about the second or third battle that I've done since installing the Blood for the Blood God DLC. And it's a little bit weird because I don't usually play zoomed in all that far, so I really struggle to operate the camera, and I'm so used to playing old school RTS games like Command & Conquer where the camera's kind of at a fixed distance and in one spot. So I never really zoom into the action.
Once more, we will ally with the Manlings, just as Grimnir did 10 score centuries ago. It has been many years since the Umgi have produced an emperor as worthy as Magnus or their founding warrior king. But I hear good things about this Franz. Now is the time to test his mettle. We will stand with him against the Groby at Blackfire Pass, as King Kurgan did long ago. If the men of the Empire fight with bravery and honor, then the runes of my crown will glow with pride ever after. A gesture of my will, just as this Emperor awaits to take up his War Hammer. A gift from the Dwarfs, no less. So, gird your loins, my kin. May your eyes be sharp and thirsty for Orc blood, for they come. We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the oldest and greatest alliance this world has ever seen.
Okie dokie, so we are on the downhill really, which is a little bit unfortunate. There isn't an awful lot of high ground for us. We do have the manlings helping us. They will be coming from behind. So I think a fairly standard setup should be the grudge throwers should definitely be together at the back. We'll definitely have some good line of sight on those guys as well. Now, what's the range on the organ guns? The organ guns have got quite a bit of range as well. What about if we put the organ guns sort of over here? That's a relatively good piece of ground. Let's go ahead and take some of the longbeards that we have. We're going to group these guys together. We're going to put them around this side because we want to try and spread out and protect the organ guns from getting flanked. We want to take the Thunderers and we'll sort of put them along here at the back. We want to keep them safe. The Iron Drakes will probably go on the front lines. I don't really like having that Quarreler over there all that much. Let's bring that Quarreler back. We should have another Quarreler group somewhere. Let's move you there. Put Thorgrim in the middle. Now then, we've got two lots of Iron Drakes. So let's group you up. You're going to go along here in the middle. You're very, very small units, so they do need a little bit of protection. So we might keep them next to those Dwarf Warriors. We might even just move those Longbeards around to protect these Quarrelers on that side. Let's go. Let's start the battle. We do, of course, have our gyrocopters. Can't see where the other one is. Oh, you're all the way over there, are you? Let's move you back a little bit. Let's make them come to us. We've definitely got a range advantage. Now, they are attacking downhill, which is a little bit of a pain, but we will need to try and deal with their siege rubbish as soon as we can. They do have reinforcements coming in, which is going to be problematic. Let's go and try and harass these Wolf Riders with the gyrocopters where we can. Let's start getting some of these units thrown in. The Iron Drakes are doing exactly what the Iron Drakes should be doing. Let's make sure Thorgrim is getting his stuff done. So you should be getting thrown in. Let's run forwards and try and engage these guys over here. These gyrocopters seem to be doing fairly well. Let's get the gyrocopters to concentrate on their lord. Because if we can get him out of the picture, it'll make life a lot easier for us. He's also using a little bit of magic on us, which isn't good. The manlings finally arrived. Better late than never. Let's go ahead and get some of these guys. We're actually doing considerable amount of damage to them. Much more than I thought we would. Back up, guys. Don't get too over enthusiastic here. We are actually taking a little bit of magic damage here at the back. Let's go and get these Thunderers moved forwards a little bit. They can be a bit more useful. In fact, where is their lord gone? He's buggered right off. I think he's lost all of his morale already. Let's go ahead and throw you in there. Let's go and attack you. The foe attacks our ally. Not really my problem, to be honest. He's moving forwards. He's got some cavalry, so that's going to be really useful for us. We really want to take that wizard out if we can. We are targeting him with the organ guns, so that's really good. Let's go ahead and get one of those gyrocopters in there. This gyrocopter's gone all the way over here to the back, which it really shouldn't be. They do have a giant there, which I'm not too pleased about. Let's go ahead and get the grudge throwers to attack that giant, and probably the organ guns as well. We really want him to go down as quickly as we can. You guys back up. You don't need to run in there. You go and attack the giant as well. And let's get Thorgrim thrown in there if we can. So we can start to move forwards a little bit more. Most of our forces are sort of in a good position to hit stuff. That is friendly. Oh, you are being attacked at the back there. Let's go ahead and try and help you out. We'll get rid of those Wolf Riders. Probably bring one of the gyrocopters down here to try and help you out if we can. Let's go and try and make sure we don't get flanked too much. Iron Drakes are certainly doing what they should be doing. Let's go and get the Thunderers attacking here on you. I thought I told you to go and attack. I'm not sure what you're doing. Oh, there was a different set of no, that was the wizard. You can come over here and attack this giant. The giant's nearly down anyway. Definitely getting a lot of lot of beating on that giant. He is going down. He's pretty messed up. There he goes. The giant is now down. Now, I'm not going to go off running after their units. I'm going to let the manlings deal with that. They can do all the legwork. They've got longer legs than as dwarves have, so... Let's start getting a few people up on the ridge. I think it's probably safe to move the organ guns forwards a little bit. They'll be more useful there. It does look like the these guys are moving forwards, the grudge throwers. We're moving forwards a bit anyway. We are still taking some damage, so let's start getting some units in at the front. You, if you would keep attacking that wizard, and we'll probably go and run in there with our hero. Hopefully the manlings will be, the Reichsguard there will be dealing with the siege stuff at the back. They are dealing with that massive spider though, which is a colossal pain in the hoop. This is probably a good point now to just literally select the entire army and sort of form ranks up here somewhere. In fact, how do I cancel that? Hit escape. There we go. We select everybody as they are. I'll try and remember how we do this. I think we hold Alt. Is it Control? Shift? One of the buttons. There is a way to sort of move everybody up onto the hill, but this is what I sort of want to do, is just sort of move everybody forwards, get them into a position where we can start attacking some of those units. Let's leave that wizard alone now. He's running away a little bit. But yeah, we need to try and get rid of some of this siege equipment, and the fact that we are sort of behind the hill isn't really helping here. So let's start getting some units forwards where we can. Definitely want to try... We can harass them a little bit with our gyrocopters, I suppose. Looks like that wizard's coming back. He's been quite a pain in the arse, so I want to get rid of him. We do want to go and help out with this giant spider, which is here, which the manlings are, you know, they're really having a good crack at defeating. But this thing is absolutely huge, and look, there's dead humans and orcs and stuff everywhere. So yeah, we really need to help with that when we can. There are some units attempting to flank us on the left-hand side, so we're going to move those guys around there. I see exactly what they're doing. They're coming around here to try and take out my my grudge throwers, which I'm not too happy about. Let's get the organ gunners firing on these guys as well, and the quarrelers. They are winded. They've had to do quite a lot of running. You guys get back down here and help. They've still got their guy up there. Let's get the rest of the army up onto the hill, so we can actually do something useful with them. You want to now be attacking that chariot archer there. Well, we do seem to be doing a certain amount of damage to their siege stuff. But yeah, that spider's going to be tricky to go down. If we can get everything else out of the way first, that is fine. One of our grudge throwers are missing their crew. Where is your crew? Are you the crew? Why aren't you? You should be crewing that. So go over there and do that. Those guys are almost out, so that will be fine. You can go in there and engage. You attack this guy. Let's start running forwards. We actually have the high ground at the moment, so that really helps. So you run in there. We'll use the Iron Drakes where we can. They're, well, one of their lords is almost going down. And once we get rid of these guys, getting rid of the big spider should be relatively straightforward. Looks like quite a lot of the humans are retreating. So we want to get our Iron Drakes in on these guys, on this big spider, as well as attacking with Thorgrim. So you're literally going to pop all of your abilities. Now, unfortunately, we are being harassed a little bit by the Lord. So let's go ahead and take this gyrocopter here, and we will harass the balls out of your Lord. And we've definitely got some... if we had Slayers, this would be a lot easier, but I don't have any Slayers in this army. But we are getting some stuff done. Few guys can delay these. Yeah, their Lord is really running, but that spider is going down. So you attack the spider. You are chasing off their Lord. He's actually broken. We've got this. That spider's going down as well. Yep, I think they're done. There's a cannonball going in somewhere. It missed, but yeah, we have won. They're all off the battlefield. Nice win. That spider's still alive. We might actually kill it before it gets off the battlefield. We are chasing it down with some of our faster units. Gyrocopter bomb, I've never actually used that. I know that it does have this bomb ability if you get over the enemy units. I keep forgetting about it. That spider is quick. I guess it is retreating, but it is very, very quick. We're not going to get it. Let's go ahead and end the battle. Nice. So we only suffered 93 losses for that. That's actually not too bad at all. The Manlings suffered 366, but the Greenskins lost an awful lot. That was a good win. I'm not sure whether or not that is the end of our quest line. It may well be. Gained a little bit of gold, hardly worth mentioning. And we gained another rank, which is always nice. And that should complete our quest. No other pop-ups there. Let's go and kill the captives. So now we have the Dragon Crown of Karaz. Very, very nice. Talisman gained, the Dragon Crown of Karaz. So, +3 melee attack, +3 melee defense, chance of intercepting an army using the underway +10%, which is a little bit pointless now, because the only other people that can use it are dwarves, because all the greenskins are gone. +5 public order in all provinces, which is really nice, and all this extra experience for Longbeards. Immune to psychology, very, very nice. Do we have that equipped? Let's double check and make sure we do. Yep, we have indeed. Why are you only using crappy armor? Because we only have crappy armor. Okay, well that answers that question then. You do have a skill now. So we're sort of putting skills up here. We can go for the extra missile resistance. Do we need it? The extra leadership could be nice. Again, going for Deadly Onslaught is also nice as well. So let's keep putting you in Woundmaker, giving you more weapon damage. So that was good, getting that done. What else do we have remaining? So we've still got Christopher Lowe's army. You're going to go down here. I think you've moved all you can on this turn, have you not? Yeah, you have. So we can't get you in there any further. That is fine. So Karakaisor's already built up. We can go ahead and grab these other ones. I mean, we don't technically need these ones. We don't need Zarek Zil, and we don't need Karat Bufdar. But if we can grab them, then we probably want to. We do need to wait for Kenneth's army to regenerate, though. It's because whenever you use an army to settle a settlement, some of the population of the army stays behind. And also, of course, if we do move over here, we are very close to Tilia and to Estalia, both of which we are at war with. So we probably don't want to go too far over to the west until that threat is dealt with. Do we need to upgrade anything here? Not especially. I guess we wait until we can increase the population, and then we could go ahead and build up the Mason's Hall. And we'd probably get that a little bit more quickly if we had some food going. So let's get working on that. But that is probably all I can do for this turn, so as a result I am going to end the video there. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Total War Warhammer. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, goodbye for now.